Good morning, Satnam. I'm so happy to see you. So happy to be here this morning. I have been out 5 weeks now recovering from rotator cuff surgery. And although every single week I'm honored and joyful to be here with you, I'm especially grateful to be back. I really haven't been able to practice yoga at all during this time, which has just been really challenging for me. And I got clearance from my doctor that I could teach, but I'm still teaching one arm. So I'll be adapting my practice and leading you into yours this morning. So again, thank you so much for being here with me this morning. Also, I want to send you all a big heart full of gratitude for your continued support of our community and our studio and our teachers. We literally would not be here if it weren't for you all. So I want to express how grateful all of us are for your support and your presence and your love and your walking beside us and with us during this journey that we've all started on, but we don't know where we're going exactly. So thank you. Well, let's get started. Find a comfortable seated position. I like to elevate my hips on a cushion so that my knees are lower than the hips. If you have tight groin muscles or you just have tight hips, then that's kind of nicer because it allows the knees to more organically fall away from fall toward the mat. So find your comfortable seated position, rooting your sitting bones into the mat or the surface that you're sitting on, sensing that being really grounded and stable and really rooting into the earth. Then mindfully elongate your spine, lift your heart center up. As you're lifting your heart center, press your shoulders down and back and have that sense of real openness, being ready to receive whatever it is you need today for your highest good. Grow the crown of your head toward the heavens. When you're ready, close your eyes. Let's begin our gentle transition from doing and thinking and talking and listening and just everything that we do in life. Let's transition that energy now into the being space, where we have nothing to do in our being space, but just be present and open and present to whatever it is that needs to come to us today, accepting and knowing that once we are committed to this being space, everything will arrive in divine and perfect timing. Close the eyes. Before we begin, let's just take a moment with the eyes closed. Do a little scan of your body. Just see and sense any areas that you're feeling any sensations, whether it's good or maybe a little stiffness or just soreness. Just note where you are in this moment. Sense the space that you're in. Scan your mind. See where the mind is at this moment. Again, no judgment, just where are you in this moment? And as we begin this transition inward, we'll begin, of course, with our breath. Take a nice deep inhalation through the nose. Draw the breath all the way down to the bottom of the belly. Let the belly become round and full. And then allow the breath just to gently rise, experiencing the softness as the rib cage expands. As the breath rises to the center of the heart, embrace that opening. As it rises to the top of your chest, allow your collarbones to be soft, the shoulder blades to fall away from the ears. Retain the breath of life for a moment. When you're ready, begin a slow but mindful exhalation through the nose. And as you're exhaling, begin to draw your belly button towards your spine. That's our invitation to release anything that isn't this present moment or that's blocking us from being fully present to our practice this morning. Continue on your own. Nice, slow, rhythmic breath. I'm going to be silent. Let's allow the darkness with our eyes closed and the silence to embrace us and to draw us inward into the being space. If your mind is chattering and busy, remember you can use a mantra to quiet the mind. On the inhalation, silently repeat the sound current SAT, S-A-T. It means truth. And on the exhalation, silently repeat the sound current of Nam, my name or my identity. Generally, the repetition of the mantra combined with the rhythmic flow of the breath in and out will allow the mind to release and just to become neutral in this present moment. Just a few more breaths. Beautiful. Let's take the last two breaths together. Inhale deeply. Suspend your breath. Exhale completely, drawing the belly button toward the spine and releasing anything that isn't this present moment. Last breath. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. This time we're going to exhale through the mouth with a nice sigh of letting go. Beautiful. Pause here for just a moment with the eyes closed. Just allowing the breath, and if you were repeating the mantra, to integrate, drawing us further into the being space. Beautiful. Inhale. As you exhale, open your eyes and rub your palms together. All right, let's tune in. The Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Translated, it means, I bow to the divine consciousness of the universe. I bow to my divine inner guru and teacher that reside within. I open myself to the experience beyond my limited self. Beautiful. Bring your hands to the center of your chest and place your thumbs, extend your thumbs, place your thumbs right into your sternum. Connect your thumbs physically with your heart so that as we tune in with this sacred mantra, the vibrations from your throat and this intention of bowing into your highest consciousness sends the vibration to open the heart to really receive whatever you need this morning. Press the thumbs into the sternum. All the other fingers are pointing up toward the heavens. Elongate the spine. Close the eyes. Before we chant, we'll take an inhalation. Inhale. And an exhalation. On the next inhalation, we'll begin to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. Om Namo Gurudev into the center of your heart. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Hold it there. Exhale, stay in the mudra. And just notice. Notice any shifts or transitions or sensations simply by tuning in and bowing to our highest consciousness, setting the foundation for our practice today. Beautiful. Inhale. As you exhale, open your eyes, rub your palms together. So our practice this morning is going to be about balance and clearing and connecting back with our source, our inner source, our spirit, our soul, the infinity that resides within, and allowing that to strengthen and become stronger than anything, circumstances on the outside, whatever that is. So we'll begin this morning. It's a meditation for spiritual, mental, and physical balance. And the key to this meditation, we're going to be pressing all of our fingers together, the tips of the fingers. We want a medium pressure. So by pressing the tips of the fingers together, we're balancing the right and left hemispheres of the brain. We're also balancing all of the tattvas, as they're referred to, the energies of the body, the earth, the water, the fire, the air, and the ether, creating that sense of overall balance. The breath will be inhaling through the nose slowly to a count of 8, but we'll be exhaling through the mouth with a little open mouth to a count of 8, while the navel pumps in and out, similar to a breath of fire, but a slower pace. So we know that breathing in segments activates the pituitary gland in the brain, the master gland of the brain in the body, as it regulates almost everything else in the body. And this breathing through the mouth activates the energy at our throat center, our 5th chakra, our expression of ourself, the divine truth that we speak. So press your fingertips together. Bring your hands down so that the thumbs are at the level of your heart. All the other fingertips will be pointed out and forward. And then lift your elbows. As you're lifting your elbows, press the shoulders down and back and lift the heart center. The drishti, the eye focus, is focused at the tip of your nose, or 9/10 closed. So close the eyes and then flutter them open just a tiny little bit. So you're either sensing the very end of your nose, or sometimes you can see just the tip of your fingers. Beautiful. Before we begin the meditation, let's take an inhalation through the nose, hold, and an exhalation through the nose. Beautiful. We'll begin all together, but if your pace is different than anyone else's, just feel free to go at your own pace. Begin slowly inhaling mentally to the count of 8. Allow the belly to really be full and the breath to rise all the way up to the top of the chest. Retain the breath briefly. Begin an exhalation in 8 little segments with an open mouth. On that last exhalation, really draw the navel toward the spine and just release anything that feels out of balance to you mentally, spiritually, or physically. Beautiful. Let's continue. Keep the elbows up, the heart center lifted. And maintain a nice medium pressure at the fingertips. Take the last two breath sequences together. I'll wait. We'll all meet on the exhalation. Beautiful. Inhale, count of 8 through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Maintain the mudra. Inhale through the nose. Retain the breath. As you exhale through the nose, release the mudra. Bring the arms and the hands down. The hands palm facing up on your knee. Keep the heart center lifted. Lower the eyes now to just simply closed. Regulate your breath and pause here. Pause just to notice any shifts in the mind, in the body, as a result of that meditation for balancing the physical, the mental, and the spiritual energies. Beautiful. Please inhale. As you exhale, gently open your eyes, rub your palms together. Beautiful. Our Kriya today it's a chakra balancing Kriya. So we're going to start and do one exercise for each one of the chakras. So just a little review. Chakras are simply the energy vortexes in the body, and they connect with emotions and organs. And sometimes when we have a dis-ease, a D-I-S hyphen E-A-S-E, whatever that is, it might be because the energy in these areas that represent different emotions and different organs is out of balance. Sometimes when we go to the doctor and we do all these tests and they say nothing's wrong with you, it's because something they can't see or measure on a medical test, although they do know that the chakras, these energy vortexes in the body, are quite real. So we're going to systematically work through our system, our chakra system, to restore that sense of balance. And once we feel really balanced, then we have an easier time connecting really to that sense of source, of that security and that infinity and that divine place inside that can never be taken from us or diminished, no matter what's going on the outside. So let's begin. If you're seated on a cushion or your hips are elevated, if it's comfortable for you, I'm going to ask you to remove that. For this first exercise, the first chakra, the root chakra, we want to really be connected as closely as we can to the earth. So if you are seated, please remove that if it's comfortable for you. So beginning at the root chakra, it's located at the base of your spine. It also includes the feet and the legs. The element here is earth, a dense, really secure and stable element. And it does represent emotionally stability, security, our right to be here, that sense of groundedness. It's like the roots of a giant, beautiful tree. The roots are deeply embedded into the earth so that no matter what happens up above the earth, we know that we're always grounded in this space. If we don't have a really strong root chakra, it's difficult to really feel that we're secure and safe for whatever's happening in life. So let's remove the flesh from your sitting bones and then firmly root down into the surface that you're sitting on. Beautiful. This exercise is a spinal flex. Bring your hands around your ankles and your shin, both hands. On the inhalation, we'll be moving the pelvis forward, leading with the heart, pressing the shoulders down and back. The chin stays level and parallel to the ground. As you're flexing the spine forward, be sure that those sitting bones stay really, really rooted into the earth. On the exhalation, rock the pelvis back, round the spine. The shoulders draw in slightly, but the head stays parallel. So it looks like this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Now close your eyes. You can go at any pace you want, but just allow the rhythm of the breath to determine the pace of the movement. So if you're feeling your spine's a little tight and cranky this morning, breathe slowly, allow the body to follow that pattern. If you feel like you want a more rapid movement, it would look like this. Everyone come to neutral, elevate the heart, press the shoulders down and back, close the eyes. Inhale forward, flexing the spine. Exhale, round back. Continue. Each time as you're rocking forward and back, see if you can sense those roots growing stronger and deeper into the earth, anchoring you, supporting you, stabilizing you, grounding you, so that no matter what happens on the outside, we always are safe and stable and grounded. If you want to, you can add the mental mantra Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Let's take the last three together. Inhale, flex. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward, flex. Exhale, round back. Last one. Inhale, forward, flex the spine. Keep the sitting bones rooted into the earth. Stretch. Imagine creating space between each and every vertebrae. Lengthening from the crown of your head to the base of your spine. Beautiful. Exhale, round back. Come into neutral. Regulate your breath. Just pause here for a moment and note any sensations in the mind or the body without judgment. Just experience what is. Beautiful. Inhale. As you exhale, open your eyes, rub your palms together. We're moving up to the second chakra. It's located in the pubic area, sex organs, and it represents fluidity, creation, desire, creating and drawing to us that which we desire. The element here is water, so it's constantly flowing and changing and adjusting, unlike the earth, which remains stable and steady. The energy in the second chakra is always fluid. And if we really are creative and creating, we know that that's a process. It's not a stable energy. It's going to change and flow, and that's the beauty of creativity, is that it's always changing. So if our energy here is blocked or weak, we might not feel that we can create what we desire. We might feel too rigid and too stuck. So for this one, we're going to come lying on our back. We're going to do some pelvic lifts for this exercise for the second chakra. So come lying on your back, bend your knees.
Sit on a posture. Oh, you're lying on the back.
Lying on your back, right. And then you're going to bend your knees. Place your feet in alignment with your sitting bones. And draw your heels in fairly close to the buttocks if you can, if that's comfortable. Just bring your arms down beside you, palms facing the mat. And for a moment now, really engage your spine to the mat. Just if your spine is curved a bit, just tilt your pelvis down so that each and every vertebrae of the spine are connected. On the inhalation, you'll push down through your feet, lift your buttocks and your hips, continue to press up, 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 squeeze the buttocks, hold here for a moment. On the exhalation, we'll begin to roll down on the spine, starting at the top of the spine and just rolling slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae down. And that last vertebrae touches the mat. Beautiful. Eyes are closed. Inhale. Press through the soles of your feet. Get that strength of the earth. Lift, lift, lift. Press up. Squeeze the buttocks. Hold. And then flow down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Just like this beautiful water energy, a fluid, flowing, ocean type movement. Continue. Inhale, lift, squeeze, press up, hold, and then flow slowly down. Continue on your own. Press and hold as long as you can on the inhalation, and then begin that slow, fluid, flowing movement down. Really press with the soles of your feet, allowing that grounded earth energy to provide the stability so that we can flow and be creative and change when we need to, change courses or adjust. On your inhalation, press and hold as long as you can. Really open that channel right at the second chakra, and then flow beautifully down. Let's do 3 more together. Inhale, lift. Press, squeeze, hold. Exhale, flow down. Inhale, lift. Press, squeeze, and hold. Exhale, roll down slowly. Beautiful. Last one. Inhale, lift. Squeeze, hold. Exhale, slowly roll down. Beautiful. And just straighten your legs out. Allow the full weight of your body just to surrender into the mat, and sensing the support and the vastness of the earth beneath the mat. Just regulate your breath, and once again, stay in the experience for just a moment, noticing any shifts or changes. As we draw our awareness to each and every chakra during this series, I think it's a helpful tool so that when we're having some challenges emotionally and just feeling maybe out of balance, we can look at it and say, oh, I'm not able to create anything. I'm just feeling flat and dull this week. We maybe have the awareness, oh, maybe I've got some energy blocked in my second chakra. So now we have a tool and an awareness of something to do, rather than just not knowing what to do about it. Beautiful. The next exercise is for our third chakra. It's located right at your navel. It's also the area is called the solar plexus. It's the center for elimination, apana energy. The element here is fire, and it represents our will, our power, and our commitment. Our commitment to ourselves, to be who we are, and to strongly be rooted and confident in that power, that will, that commitment to ourselves, to be who we are, to express that out into the world. So it's great for eliminating everything that we take in. If we don't eliminate it in some way, we are going to become stuck and toxic. So before we begin this exercise, if there's anything that you feel that you're ready, willing, and able to release, or that you know does not serve your highest good, I'll invite you to imagine that whatever it is, put it right at your navel center, and as we move through the exercise, just imagine it being burned up and gone, and then having that sense of lightness, that what you don't need is no longer, what you don't need, it's not serving your highest good, has been eliminated. So lying on our back, these are double leg lifts. So if your spine does not fully engage on the mat, once again, flatten your pelvis so that the spine is fully engaged on the mat. If it is not, make a little triangle of your hands and then put the hands right at the base of the spine to really support your lower spine. We want the legs and the abdomen to do the work, not any pressure on your spine. So double leg lifts. If that doesn't work for you any reason or you need to take a break, you can bend your knees and then lower and raise one leg at a time. So find what works for you. Arms are beside the body, hands facing downward. Inhale, lift both legs up 90 degrees. Exhale, float them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Let's continue. Remember, the pace of your breath determines the pace of your movement. You decide. If you can, try not to let the heels touch on the descending of the legs. And just imagine your power, your will, and your commitment being strong and steady and stable. Your ability to be you, be committed to being you, just you, not anyone else's idea of you, but who you are. Begin to feel the heat at your navel, that eliminating apana energy. Let go of anything that doesn't serve your highest good. Use your breath. Let's do 3 more. Last one. Inhale, lift, hold. Exhale, float the legs down. When the heels touch the mat, fully relax the body. Let the legs and the feet just fall to the side. Remove your hand from the base of your spine if it's there. And notice, this of all the exercises, I think most of us feel more energy here than we do for the other ones. So fire, willpower, commitment, strong fire energy. Just regulate your breath. Allow the energy to integrate. Allow all these first 3 chakras. So while we're resting, the first 3 chakras are known as the lower triangle. And it's really about me energy, of course, stability, security, creativity, desire, will, and power. And while we need, certainly, a really strong sense of me, we really don't want to live just with me. We really want to live in the upper energies of we and being connected to ourselves, our divinity, our infinity, to one another, and to the divine consciousness of the entire universe. So we want to have a strong lower triangle and an open lower triangle, but we don't want to just live there. Beautiful. Draw your knees into the chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. Rock side to side a few times. Really massage the spine. Roll to your right side. Cradle your head and your right arm. Press your left hand down on the mat in front of your heart. Inhale. As you exhale, roll your heart toward the earth, toward the hand. Straighten your top leg. And then exhale, come up to a seated position. Beautiful. How's everybody doing? Okay, feeling strong in me? Let's move to we. Let's make our way up to we. So the fourth chakra is the heart. And it's not a part of what's the lower triangle or the upper triangle. It's its own, and it's the bridge. It's how we get from me to we is through the heart. The heart, of course, represents love and kindness and compassion and forgiveness, connection. And the color is green, so it's just this beautiful energy of love and kindness and compassion. But if our bridge is closed, we're not going to be able to navigate so easily. We're going to be more stuck down in these me energies where a lot of fear reside and just the not feeling connected and insecure, that we will be taken care of and guided. So we really want to be sure we open this bridge from me to we. So come up on your knees and just elongate your torso. We're going to sit back on our heels for a moment. So if you need to get a support between your buttocks and your heels like I do, grab something. Beautiful. We're going to sit back down on it. This exercise is lifting up, opening ourselves to we, and then bowing down into this beautiful we energy. So we're going to be mentally reciting Ong Namo. We'll rise up on the inhale. Ong Namo. Bring your arms up about 60 degrees overhead. You'll open the space. Really draw the arms back so you feel that opening across your heart and across your chest. We're going to mentally recite Ong Namo. And on Gurudev Namo, we're going to bow. We're going to bow into this heart energy, bowing into our highest good. So it's going to be Ong Namo, Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo, and then Gurudev Namo. We're going to bow. If you can reach your forehead to the mat, wonderful. If you can't, just go as far as you can. And then inhale, lift. Ong Namo. Exhale, Gurudev Namo. Continue. Ong Namo, Gurudev Namo. Inhale, really feel that opening, the bridge, let it be wide open so the energy can travel from me to we. Gurudev Namo. Really stretch the arms up and back. Feel that opening. Let's do the last three. Inhale, lift, open, open, open. Exhale, bow into the love and the grace and the beauty. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Last one. Inhale, lift. Hold, open, open, open. Exhale, bow. And let's let's stay down for a moment. As I said, if you can connect your forehead, your sixth chakra, with the earth, connect, regulate your breath. Beautiful. Inhale, press yourself up. And then press over into an easy pose, a seated position, using your cushion or your blanket if you want to. Ah, beautiful. Moving up to the fifth chakra, it's located right here at the base of your throat. It represents our ability to speak our truth. So now we've solidified and stabilized ourselves in me. We've opened the bridge. This is who we really are. The soul resides in the heart. And now we want whatever we speak, whatever we express, to be this divinity, this love, this kindness, this compassion, this grace, this beauty, and this forgiveness. And also just the knowingness of Sat Nam, truth is my name. Truth is that I'm a divine being of light and love. I'm an infinite being residing in this physical body. So this exercise is really, really simple. Sit up nice and tall. We'll be just turning our head to the left, repeating the sound current Sat, and turning your head to the right, repeating the sound current Nam, really vibrating. For this to be maximally effective, you want to really press the shoulders down, really lift the heart. So this all is really, really open. If the shoulders are crunched up here, this energy is going to be a little bit compromised and stuck. So really open up the shoulders, lift the heart, elongate the spine, lift the crown of your head toward the heavens. Beautiful. Close your eyes. Before we begin, take an inhalation and an exhalation. Begin. Sat Nam. 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 Sat. Last two. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Inhale into the center, lengthen the spine. Suspend the breath. Exhale. Pause. Notice the energy. Sometimes when our throat chakra is weak or blocked, physically we might have a sensation of a lump in our throat. Sometimes we feel that we're not being heard. That's why we don't speak our truth. And the energy is strong and open here. We feel free to express this, who we are, from this place of love, kindness, and beauty. All of our inherent qualities as beings in this physical experience. Beautiful. Inhale. As you exhale, open your eyes, rub your palms together. All right. So the last two chakras we're going to combine with one exercise. So chakra number 6 is located right here between your eyebrows. It's called the third eye. You've probably seen a lot of symbols of that little eyeball. It represents our intuition, this connection where we really know the answers to our questions. We know the solutions to our challenges. We don't have to struggle about it and fret about it. We connect here. This is our source of our highest guidance system, so that when we get the answers from here, we know we're always guided for our highest good. The 7th chakra is located at the crown of your head, and it's represented, sometimes you see that lotus flower, so it's that 10,000 petal lotus flower, and it represents truly transcendence from all of this to all that is. And so that's really our connection from me to we, and to the all that is, and to our own source of this infinite divine love and wisdom that we all already are. I read a wonderful analogy about it. Someone asked in a class, well, if it's already there, why don't we feel it? Why don't we know it? Why is it so hard to know what to do and to feel guided and safe? And the analogy was really quite interesting. It said that when you walk into a house or a room or a building and the lights are off, the electricity is already wired. It's in the walls for light. But if no one has ever showed you how to turn on the light switch or where it is, you'll remain in the dark. So this enlightenment, it's already here. It's already within us. We already have it. We just need the tools to turn it on. So that's what I love to share about that, because it really made a lot of sense to me in that pondering question. Yeah, but it's really there. Why don't we feel it? Why don't we know? Well, we have to know how to connect it. So this last exercise for both the 6th and the 7th chakras is called Sat Kriya. And it's really the most powerful Kriya in all of our Kundalini yoga practice. Its purpose is to activate and raise this Kundalini energy, which my favorite definition of it is that it contains the blueprint of your soul. The blueprint of your soul is energy in the body containing the blueprint of your soul. And when we do this Sat Kriya and we have this ability and this awareness, we can actually have this physical awareness of our infinite knowledge and wisdom and divinity. That's the whole purpose of it. So of course, we want to strengthen this ability to really get in here and get connected and just have that peace of knowing that we already have the answers that we need. Beautiful. This is done sitting on your heels if it's comfortable. So come sitting on your heels again. You need the cushion like I do, use your cushion. If sitting on your heels doesn't work for you, you can certainly just do this in a easy cross-legged position. Beautiful. We'll be using that sound current again of Sat Nam. On the sound current of Sat, you'll draw in your navel and pull up on your diaphragm. So we're drawing in the truth. Sat. On the exhale, we're going to press that truth out into the universe. Nam. Sat. Nam. Beautiful. The position of the hands and the arms, you'll clasp your hands. Then you'll extend your index fingers. This is represents the Jupiter planet, an energy of expansion. Ladies, your left thumb will cross over your right. But gentlemen, your right thumb will cross over your left. You will raise both arms with the hands clasped up overhead. I'm not quite able to do that yet. The elbows will hug the ears. Once you're here, notice the position of your shoulders. We want the shoulders to press down, creating this openness. The eye focus, the drishti now is going to be right here at your third eye, your sixth chakra. When we put pressure here by focusing the drishti, it activates the optic nerves, which again are connected to the pituitary gland, master gland of the body. So clasp your hands, raise them up overhead, lower the shoulders down and back, heart center is lifted and open. Close the eyes, roll them up to your third eye. Before we begin, take an inhalation and an exhalation. And now let's begin. Sat Nam. 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 Sat. Last three. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Remain in the posture. Inhale and apply the root lock, squeezing the muscles of your buttocks, raising the pelvic floor, drawing the navel in, squeeze, sense this raising of the Kundalini energy from the base of your spine out the crown of your head. Stay in the mudra, but exhale and release the root lock. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale. Apply. It's called Mula Bandha. Squeeze. Exhale. Release. Release the bandha. Sweep through your aura. Bring your palms facing up on the top of your legs. Lower your drishti to eyes closed. Regulate your breath. And now just notice what you're experiencing and where. Sat Kriya, we only did it for like 3 minutes. It's wonderful and perfect when you are feeling ungrounded and disconnected from source or from your own wisdom and your own guidance. You just don't know what to do. You feel lost. You have no idea how to solve your problems or your issues. 3 minutes will give you that ability to sense your own strength and power and your wisdom. Beautiful. Inhale. As you exhale, open your eyes. Begin to rub your palms together. All right. Beautiful. So after Sat Kriya, especially, it's important to have a nice, deep relaxation, especially after this Kriya as well. We want all of the energies that we've unblocked and moved and strengthened to integrate fully into the body now. So please come now lying on your back and just uncross your legs, uncross your feet. Let the full weight of your body surrender into the mat. Eyes are closed. Use whatever props you may need or want to feel fully comfortable and supported. Maybe it's a bolster or a support under your knees. Maybe it's something under your head. If you have an eye pillow and you want to use that. So just really find how you can surrender completely without any physical distress, and how you can surrender your mind. And just lie comfortably. Legs and arms are uncrossed so this energy can flow unimpeded. Eyes are closed, fully relaxed, fully surrendered. Just let your breath regulate itself. Try to have the mind in neutral. And now just receive. slowly and gently begin to bring your awareness back into the physical body and into this present moment. Inhale deeply. Imagine you could send prana all the way down to your toes. And allow that to rise all the way from the toes to the crown of your head, nourishing and healing every cell, muscle, tissue, and organ in the body. When the prana and the breath reach the crown of your head, exhale completely. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve your highest good. Inhale, lift your hands and arms overhead and stretch, lengthen the space between the fingertips and the tips of the toes. Enjoying again the distribution of prana to every cell, muscle, tissue, and organ in the body. Exhale, bring your arms up to 90 degrees. Begin to make circular motions with your hands, your fists, and your feet or your ankles. And then just rotate gently in the opposite direction. Inhale, draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. Gently rock side to side, giving your spine a massage, the organs, the kidneys, and the adrenal glands a nice massage. Please take a moment here just to honor yourself for making time of all the doingness to find time and space for your beingness. Please come back into the center. Put the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands together. Begin to rub them. You might also want to rub the tip of your tongue over the roof of your mouth. This actually balances both hemispheres of the brain, and it seals all the energy of our practice today into the physical body. Beautiful. Come back into the center. Draw your knees into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, roll to your right side. Cradle your head in your right arm. Put your left hand down on the mat in front of your heart. Exhale. Inhale once again. As you exhale, roll your heart center down toward your hand, down toward the earth. Extend your top leg out straight. And then just press yourself back up into a seated position. Beautiful. Hope everybody's feeling balanced and connected to Source. Let's end our class with a special blessing, the Long Time Sunshine song. The words are, may the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Let's sing that twice. Please bless yourself on the first time. On the second time, let's bless our virtual group, those of us that gathered here together today. And let's bless all beings in our universe for love and light and guidance. So please rub your palms together. And then press your palms together, and as we started, press your thumbs into your sternum, into your heart. Lift your heart. Make that connection. So that as we vibrate these beautiful words of the blessing from our throat, let it bless us. Let it open our heart so that we can bless others. Beautiful. Close your eyes. Let's take an inhalation to begin. And exhale. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. Satnam. Nam. Please inhale into the center of your heart. Sat Nam. Truth is my name. Hold it there. Exhale. Open your eyes, rub your palms together. I share with you a quote from Yogi Bhajan, which is one of my most favorite ones. It's so truthful. He says, when you don't go within, you will go without. So please go within this week. Take time for your beingness. Take time for yourself. Take time for one another. Everything else is going to change, is changing rapidly beyond our control. So let's focus on what we can control. Thank you all for coming and supporting this class and our community. My first week back teaching yoga, it's so wonderful and so joyful. So thank you all. Please let me know if you have any questions or need anything. It's Vikki at austinyogatree.com. And I hope to see you all again next week. Have a bountiful, blissful, beautiful week. Rest of your day. Thank you. Satnam. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.